I really want to see how well this brush works because it can be tricky to get that powder going. Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing the Colorscience Sunforgettable Sun Protection SPF 50 in the Glow. It's a chemical-free mineral sunscreen, but it's $69. So I really want to kind of like show you the benefits, the pros, the cons, and if I think it's worth it or not. So one of the benefits of the Colorscience SPF powder is you can wear it either just over your regular moisturizer or to top up your SPF throughout the day. And you can also wear it over makeup because sometimes through the day, obviously you need to be topping up your SPF. And if you've got your makeup on, you don't want to be putting on more sunscreen because it's just going to mess everything up. From reading the description, the Glow honestly sounds very, very similar to the original in that it's vegan, it's an all-mineral sun protection that's water and sweat resistant up to 80 minutes, just with a different finish. One of the benefits of having two different finishes in the Colorscience Sunforgettable Sun Protection Powder is that you can kind of choose whichever suits your skin's needs the most. So if you find like you're more oily and produce kind of like maybe more sweaty and get more glowy in the day, maybe you'll want their original finish. If you find like you're more dry skinned and you want a bit of extra hydration and glow, you might prefer the Glow finish. Another benefit is obviously it's easier to apply an SPF powder versus an SPF liquid over your makeup during the day to keep it topped up. But is this one any good? So one of the things I was nervous about with the bristles was keep applying it, especially if you're sunbathing and you're getting kind of like a glow on. I don't want to be mopping up the grease and oils with the brush on my face, but it is an antimicrobial brush, which is really nice. So I really want to see how well this brush works because it can be tricky to get that powder going. And I want to see how it plays with sensitive eyes because I do have very sensitive eyes that are always watering. They hate sunscreen. See how it works with that and see how it works with and without makeup. So for application with the cap still on, you're going to hold the brush with the cap facing down and tap it 3 to 5 times on a hard surface to get the powder flowing. And then you can remove the cap and run your finger through the bristles to ensure the powder is flowing. If there's no powder flowing, just tap it a few more times until you see that small puff of powder in the air when you're running your finger through the bristles. And you can apply it to bare, moisturized skin or over makeup. So we're going to do it over makeup and you do it in small circular motions, making sure you do it for about 60 seconds so you have good coverage. So I just did one side of my face versus both sides because I just wanted to show you there is no glow. If anything, it took all the glow away from my makeup. So I had to reapply it over the top. So there's no way you're going to be able to use this as a highlighter like they say you can. It settled in my eyebrows and fine lines, especially the lines around my mouth, and made them look so much worse. I actually found it really drying rather than hydrating like they say. And you do need to reapply at least every 2 hours for continued protection. But mine caked and settled with one use, so I can't imagine what it would look like with multiple layers. Also, don't forget to apply it to your neck and your ears and also along your parting so you don't burn in those areas. So let's see what it looks like if I do it just over moisturizer and not makeup. So obviously you're going to want to wait for your moisturizer to be dry before you apply this powder so it doesn't stick to it. And while it didn't stick to my moisturizer, it just didn't leave a glow. It didn't give any coverage. It just left a lot of excess in my eyebrows. So the Colorscience Sunforgettable SPF powder is a miss for me, but I definitely think it has a place depending on your skin type. So I would say if you tend to run oily or you feel like you need mattifying a lot through the day, I think this would be a really, really great product rather than applying liquid sunscreen over your makeup. I think this would be great if you have more dry or more mature skin like me and you're worried about it kind of sitting in these fine lines. Probably skip this and go with an SPF setting spray instead. I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to link this below as well as the original formula. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a quick thumbs up and subscribe.